Okay, so I'm going to show you how I freeze milk. You can freeze milk. It's a process. But the best way to freeze milk is if you're going to use it for cooking or in something like smoothies, because once you de-thaw it never tastes exactly the same. The consistency is a little bit off. So I like to do this, and again, I like to use it in recipes, or you can freeze it in ice cube trays and use it for smoothies. So I'm going to show you what I usually do. Now, if you have a recipe that you know that you usually use 2 cups of milk or whatever, your most common measurement of milk. Ours is 2 cups. We use a lot of 2 cups in like a lot of different recipes, so I measure that. I just have these freezer bags. You can get gallon or quart size, but they have to be the freezer bag. You have to make sure they're the freezer ones. And I like the ones that have the zipper. You see? The zipper bags. So I just go ahead and measure the milk. I put it in the bag. Let me show you. Okay, and then I just pour it in. Oh, it's spilling. I know it's spilling. Just ignore the spill. Ignore the spill. Ignore the spill. Yeah, usually it doesn't spill. And then we just zip it up. Okay, yeah, so usually it doesn't spill, so ignore that. But I go ahead and get a Sharpie and write the date. Okay, also you can use these freezer containers. Make sure they are the freezer containers that have the lid. It doesn't really matter if you put the milk directly in here or if you put it in a bag. Whichever you choose to do, though, make sure you leave a little bit of room at the top for the milk to expand and when you're thawing it out and everything. So just for purposes of this video, I'm just going to make it easy and just put this in here and show you how I put it in my freezer. Also, I know this might sound silly, but if you want to store milks in smaller packets especially, you can even get this online. They have breast milk containers, and even though this is cow's milk, a lot of people freeze breast milk. So you can even use those as a storage device to just store regular store-bought milk. Hey, personal preference. I mean, whatever you choose to do. Also, you see I'm writing the amount of milk that I put in there, just in case. Usually, I just started recently doing this too, but usually I've been doing it in 2-cup increments, but if I change it to 1 cup or 4 cups or whatever, it's always nice to have the measurement on the bag or even on the carton you're storing it in. Alright guys, so you see I just went ahead and put it in there. I just got this chest freezer, so I really don't have anything specific. I am going to buy little storage bins to have it more organized, and I will make a video later on that, but I just go ahead, put it right in. Also, if you want to do it the super cheap and easy way, you don't need to use the bags or anything, you can just pour a little bit out. Again, make sure you leave that room. You have to leave that room for it to de-thaw and expand and everything. And you can just use the container. Honestly, you can just use the container that it comes in. Is that the best method? No. Yeah, so that's not the best way to freeze it. As you can see, this is it completely frozen. The color of it does change a little bit. You can see it's slightly yellow, but this is it in the bag. Come on, bag. There we go. And you can see it took on the shape of the container. I know that's silly, but you can see it froze completely in the container as well. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Personal preference. I'm still kind of tweaking how I'm storing this anyway, so you can do whatever you like. Alright, so that is how I freeze milk. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.